Yes. Mankind has indeed grown strong.
Anyone who's got a praise kink, this is the Alliance raid for you. Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, where we are here in the about to start the final raid, Alliance raid for the expansion. And I just brought out a fairly new minion I got, Calofisteri, who is doing some adorable juggling. And she is apparently, I really like her, because that's a cool minion. Anyway, it's been a long time since I did the last Alliance raid. I'm going to look at her juggle. I'm going to try to remember as best I can, but I haven't done like research or prep work, so this is all going to be still unspoiled. And if I'm forgetting major chunks of the story, my apologies. The Heart of the Myth. Derek is awaiting word from Kryl. Derek, I mean, we think he's one of the gods, certainly, but I don't know which one, because I don't remember. I don't know the gods very well. Oh, Kukushu, 'tis good of you to come, but still no word from Kryl and Graha. Yep. Between the Phantom Realms etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, which I don't remember, they have much and more to review. Back to Snowgime in Omphalos, and we'll see what he has. Or she has. I don't remember who Snowgime. Snowgime is that really excitable Rogaden, right? Yeah, this is Snowgime. I like her a lot. Oh, if it isn't Kukushu and Derek. She looks exactly like... I probably said this last time, but she looks exactly like Preach's character. That same kind of like a little bit of a doofus face. No Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlie? And you're a researcher too, after all. Yeah, so she likes being in the field, and of late been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. Alright, they're gonna review it a little bit. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. As beings who endure by the will of the star. Right, so they're... Yeah, they're semi-primal, I guess. They're at least influenced by them. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. So they're tying themselves voluntarily or involuntarily, I'm not sure. It seems voluntary. They're voluntarily tying themselves to, like, the heart of the star. This suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. I mean, the heart of the star is Hydaelyn, and she's gone at this point, so they've got to be on their way. Maybe this is their farewell tour. Like, trying to pass whatever power they have down in some sort of way. Or maybe they just want to spend time with us before they pop off. Might be another way to see them. What do you got? When we journeyed with the gods, Azema told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Kukushu! If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. Yeah, I'm quite something. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. No harm in it. But if you are disinclined, do not feel pressured. It's entirely your decision. I don't know if the Oppo Oppo is just an Oppo Oppo, or if it's like the actual god himself, or if it's something else. You have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call them before the entrances to their respective heavens. I like this. Especially because my memory of the gods is not great. I remember them vaguely, but not a lot of the details. So yeah, we'll just go around. Heaven of Lightning Gate. Burgot or Ralgar? Let's do Burgot. Look at the beef on this dude. Ah, Kukushu, pleased am I that you should seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. Non-rhetorical question, does he have, because a lot of my crafters are around, like, the low 80s, mid 80s, a couple at 90. Does he have different dialogue if you have all at 90, all maxed? He has like veins on his veins. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. It is my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. I do plan to get them up to 90. Oh, his symbol is a hand. I just, for some reason, it just looked like a fan to me. And now Ralger, will he just be pleased that I helped his people in Stormblood? Or will he have monkly things to say to me about how strong my fist is? Full glad am I that you just called to me. I am dauntless. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. I forgot that conclusion, but I guess I'm pretty proud of myself. His right bicep looks very polygonal. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will... child of Lalafell. And they will take you further still. Yeah, so he does have a connection to Ramu. I just don't remember what exactly. Is there anything else that appears now? No. Fire. This will be Azema and someone else. Naldthal. Oh, of course, Naldthal. Naldthal is my god. All about that Ul'dah life. I love Ul'dah. I really do. Azema. Ah, Kakushu, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. I have that effect on people. I mean, I don't. Kakushu does. I do not have that effect on pretty much anyone. There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Yup. Understandable. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. So this goes into the whole theory that I heard at one point. I did not come up with this. I remember someone put in the comments, and I very much agree with it, that whether they still believe it or not, I certainly agree with it now. I believe that these were Vanah's council. These were once like Team Vanah. So that makes sense if I'm Azem and... Are you Azem? No, I don't think it's that simple. But Azema Azem, I mean, God, they... How did I not pick up on that? And it resembles someone I knew long ago. Were you someone that I met when I did my time travel tour to Elpis? Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. I love Kakushu's smile. I too am smitten by my Lala avatar. 'Cause she's great. And now, Naldthal, how often do you get to talk to the person you worship? If you're married, hopefully often. What do your wings remind me of? What are they? They're such a strange design. They're like turtle shells with lights on the side of them. Naldthal, Kakushu, to you who have given us her faith, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith, offered over millennia, that shaped us into our present form. Yeah, so very much a primal-esque element to them. Definitely not primals, but we retain elements of them. In answer to your faith, we, the traders, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. So you're not planning on leaving immediately. That doesn't quite poop on my theory, but it certainly, maybe it drops a little nugget on that theory that this is their farewell tour. So water, I guess that's water. That's who we'll see this time around. And Earth, really? Green? Because I thought Earth was going to be part of what's her name? The harvest bounty, the bountiful. Oh, Heaven of Earthgate. So this is something separate. Maybe it's something separate. Nofika, that's who I was thinking of. Nofika. She's Lady of the Harvest, right? With that banging, like, jig to her fight. I love that music. I love them. I love all the music in that raid. Why, if it isn't Kukushu, you wish to speak, do you? I do, Nofika. Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? I have met many. Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelve's Wood. Those elementals. Yeah. I've definitely done the Conjurer quest line. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray be good to them and heed their warnings. I will. Again, I like the Conjurer quest line. I like that it felt very local to that region. A lot of the early quest lines did. Althic. These were the twins, right? Althic was one of the twins. No, maybe? Yes, I think Nymeria is the one. I really love her design. Kukushu, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. Oh, do you find it quaint? Oh god, I'm seeing his beard, and my Elden Ring playing self can't help but see it as like a beard of ears. Like what's his name? I don't remember his name. I have no memory for names, but Gideon. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus you and yours are wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Want or won't? Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view as one stops to look, so be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. I see what you're doing, Final Fantasy XIV. Yes, I will play more of your MMO. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. I agree with that. You put things in the hopper and see what comes out years later. This lesson I learned in another life from an unexpected visitor. They're 100% saying that. They're 100% referring to my time in Elpis. Like, 100%. I would be shocked at this point if they were not people I met originally in Elpis. And then Nymeria. Nymeria, my favorite design of all the gods. With her pants and everything. I love her design. It's so good. Well now, if it isn't my dear Kukushu, how good of you to call me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Who else but Nymeria? Ah, such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. I can't help but wonder. I can't help but feel as though I spoke similar words long ago. Who was it to, I wonder? Oh, she's got red eyes. I don't think I noticed that. until now. And then we got ice is probably the last one, right? I've already said a bunch of these are my favorites. I love this. I think this is without question my favorite Alliance raid, and that's saying something. I have loved some of these Alliance raids quite a lot. They've gotten better and better. They've just consistently gotten better, in my opinion. And they didn't start out that bad either. Llymlaen and Menfina. God, I don't know how many... I must have listened to Menfina's song over 100 times. Well over 100 times at this point. I love that track. And what a badass you are, Llymlaen. Friggin' Elden Ring boss right here. How bold you are to summon me, Kakushu. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your deeds and valor, I offer a word of counsel. Lay it on me. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. An interesting phrase. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Every age, including the present age. Like, real life age. You get where I'm coming at. Menfina. The lover. It's such a good interpretation of the lover, too, to not have her be like a seductress, temptress thing, to have her be this, like, someone, I don't know, someone, it's a different variance. It's different than I'll often see for someone in that role. Oh, Kakushu, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? Like, this is not Aphrodite. This is a very different interpretation. I'm truly grateful we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. That's right, and like no one loves crafting like Burgod and so on. It's a particular type of love. And whether or not Oschon is my beloved as mortals believe... Oschon? I'll go with Oschon for now. I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too. Best doggo, whom you and yours gifted me. You're welcome. I think that's it. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, right. The people, the animals wandering around are the animal forms of the gods. This is Menfina. I mean, we saw Rabbit Menfina in that fantastic Lambs of Dalamud one. This is, this is Ice Lady. This is how bad I am with names again. So is Baby Oppo then the form of Derek? Because Derek's got to be Oschon, right? That's my best guess. So that currently I think Derek's Oschon, and the Baby Oppo is like his self, his Oschon self. They're split off. Maybe, I don't know. I think they're the same being. Still no sign of them. Yeah, Kryl and Kryl's got to be on her way. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you've seen, what kind do you like best? Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural environs unspoiled by man, faraway lands where new encounters await, or quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. If I'm speaking as honestly as myself as I can say, I think I'd have to say quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. but only a kind of solitude. I like being around people. I like knowing that they're close by, even if I'm not great at interacting with them, and I enjoy being alone among groups of people. Anyway, I'll go with this latter option. Is that so? Well do I understand it. The desire to have a place all your own, where you might be with your own thoughts. I myself am partial to wandering, Eorzea. So rich in ether this land, and possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling through the 12's Wood that I encountered this fellow. Huh. I knew not how he became to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. So cute. Unless Derek is just some guy, just some friggin' dude. I doubt it, though. And this is Oschon? I don't know. He has long since recovered, and I know it has to be. It has to be that Derek is Oschon, and the Opo is some form of him. Should have returned him to his forest home. But he is undaunted in the presence of gods. I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him to me. I think it was. Derek's got great hair. Still, the day must come when we must go our separate ways. Like maybe the Opo is his divinity or something, and Derek is like a human form he disappeared into. Everyone's on their way. Everyone's here. Raha and Kryl. Welcome back. How fared your work? Just checking that we're recording still. It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings and thence deliberated a course of action. All right, what are we doing? The waveforms shore, an unsettling occurrence. The gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Certainly plays into the farewell tour thing. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Kakushu. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. Yeah, so avoid fighting until we learn more. We'll seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, we have no reason to believe otherwise. Said being is the Watcher on the Moon. Really? Again, they might have said that at the end of the last quest, but I forgot. The Watcher on the Moon is the 13th? Boy, that would surprise... I guess. You'll be pleased to know... Alright, we're using the Tower of Babel. To the moon. That phrase is corrupted forever. I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, let's go. Is the Watcher a simulacrum, though? Or was the Watcher the original? I don't remember. Back on the moon. Greetings, Heideland's champion. You are ever welcome here, as are your companions. It is a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us about Heideland. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that individual is you? I hope the Watcher's just like, no. No, I guess it is. I guess they are. They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please, Derek... So man has managed to come this far. We've earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Right. Okay, so I was right. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. Freya looks pissed, but I think that's just Lalafell. An entity created by Hydaelyn to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. Yup. Vana selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. This was Vana's council, after all. Or at least they were creations made by Vana's council. Like, it's possible Azem created Azema, but Azema may not actually be Azem. It might be that sort of thing. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they were once influenced. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. I mean, it's a very muted version of creation magic at its heart, isn't it? In this manner, that have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. Yeah. Yep, hopes and prayers influence the gods. Goodbye, Oppo, just wandering around. Yet even as they changed, at Vedna's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. So this is why they're saying... I guess they're saying that if they were to just answer prayers more too directly or too often, it would be not relinquishing the world to mortals. It would be making the world their own. Maybe. That's my guess. But now that Hydaelyn in the final days of is no more in the final days of Verded, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Right, because if we lost, the gods wouldn't have just killed the people. Like, what would they have done? I don't know. Well, I for one never felt that the gods meant us ill. Have your guarantee as well. We couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. She is a precious being. On we go. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. And look at that happy little monkey bouncing around. Or is it more of a lemur? Lemurs are marsupials, right? Or maybe not, I don't know. Does the Watcher have knowledge of Derek? I wonder. May your journey be fulfilling. I'll bet the Watcher does. I'll bet the Watcher knows exactly what Derek is. Who are the remaining gods, I wonder? Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. Audacious woman. That is because our preparations are complete. Yep, the 2 remaining things are ready. Water and life, I guess? Water and greenery? Heaven of grass? One's definitely heaven of water. The other is, I don't know what. Heaven of... It's not earth. It's got to be life, right? Oh god, they're all hot. Both? I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Sagely man. Llymlaen? Tisk tisk Llymlaen. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests? Everyone's hot. I'll leave off Thaliak. Oh, right, Thaliak. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Interesting facial expression. That was almost resigned. Indeed, we were created by Heidelin to tend the star. I like the little grass sprouting up from the top of your of your yarmulke. Having built the Omphalos at its heart and our sanctums throughout ether-rich Eorzea, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there's still one thing we do not understand. Is it? Yeah, it's... Yeah, so you're deluding yourselves by fighting us. And wouldn't this impede your ability to carry out your duties? Unless this is their duty, diluting and spreading out their ether to the rest of us is their duty? What do you got, Derek? We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. So Derek knew all along. I really thought there was a good chance he just was let himself forget. Yeah, Kakushu knows what's up. I knew it, you were him all along. I'm going to go with this one, because this is the one I'm most curious. So the baby Oppo Oppo was Oschon all along? It might be a joke answer, but I legitimately thought that. Loath though I am to disappoint, it isn't the little fellow. Ah, well. It is disappointing, but that's okay. So you're the third one. Or a third one? I don't remember how many we fought already. I guess you're the green one. While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. Does that line about sharing your solitude differ based on what answer you pick? Like, is it if you chose the bustling cities, is it like the better to share in your company, that sort of thing? And it fell to me. Are you going God form? You are. He was already attractive as Derek. Is this is Oschon? This is the form of Oschon? The Wanderer, to beckon on... What is that behind you? Is that water? Like a ring of water? Or that's like wind? Smoke? To beckon unto the Omphalos as they who could grant our wish. I want the dragon shock face to come in here too. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? Had you known my... Oh, he's got the summoner horn. God, there's everything about this. I don't think that's the intention though. I think this is more like an animalistic horn because he's got the hunter thing going. They just put so much care into the design of all the gods, and I love it. I really love it. Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request, and despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. And I'm glad that he's not just like an evil, now I shall turn this is a very upbeat tone for an Alliance raid. For any content, really. The apocalypse isn't on the line. This is something else. Forgive me, Kakushu, but I must leave this little fellow in your care. You monster, don't you do it. I mean, I'm fine taking care of it, but he's very attached to you. Probably. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. Llymlaen, this is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. Okay. I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very excited for this. Oh no! Oppo. Let me love you. Let me hug you. Yep, here we go. Here we go. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the Sons of St. Koinek. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. Why sad? That we have to fight him because he seemed like a he seemed like a good guy. I understand. This is as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. Yeah. Just he's not with us anymore. In hindsight, perhaps it was in expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Oh, ook! Oh, baby Oppo, it's gonna be okay. Oh, this is rough for him. Them. Her? I don't know. Snowgime. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them. She's very earnest. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Yep. Punching gods in the face. Right in the face. And dying a lot. Dying comes very much next. Like, a lot of dying. Because I think I'm going to be one of the few people dying here because I know that I'm coming into this very late. As I'm recording this, it's November 2023. I think this released months ago. I've been... there's various reasons around this, but here we are. The final foray into the God's Sanctum. Here we go. Thaliak in the Heaven of Water, and Llymlaen and Oschon in the Heaven of Wind. I apologize for Llymlaen. I'm sure that it's like a Welsh pronunciation, then it's pronounced like Joseph or something. I'm just misreading all the letters, but I'm doing my best. While Nymeia would also abide in the former, I believe she has already fulfilled her part, which means an easier time for you, or so I hope. That's the thing, I don't think there's only 3 gods. I mean, I don't think there's going to be only 3 bosses here in Thaleia. So is there going to be, like, these 3 and then... I don't even know. Like, some combo platter? Do they all form, like, the Avatar of the 12 or Avatar of the 13 or something like that? Maybe. Thaleia, what a beautiful entry. Look at this place, holy shit. The Mandragoras. Wait, Thaliak, that's why I was trying to think of where it's familiar to me, but Thaliak is like the Greek town. That's the thing there, right? It's the statue of Thaliak with the thing pouring down. It's gotta be.
Come, mortals. Make your way through our watery sanctum.
Creative alt. This is beautiful.
Let us see how you fare against my servants.
Is this... Look at the light, the heavenly light coming from behind it, too. Just everything is great here.
Only to be expected for they who vanquished my pupil Beauregard.
Beauregard, not Beauregard.
It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
I look forward to it. That... I can't get over how just... What a set piece that is. What is that pedestal? This is... I mean, the symbol of the god. It's like... I don't know what it is. It's like 2 epes, 2 like rapiers. The River of Knowledge.
Shall measure your depth of knowledge.
Oh, hi Thaliak. Yeah, this is the Charlian patron, right? Rheogenesis? I don't want to be in front of that. Rheogenesis creates a copy of himself, which he imbues with something. Is that going to knock us back? I saw it was blue.
The rivers rage at my behest.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a knockback.
Not all knowledge is wisdom.
This music is...
At what answer will you arrive?
Left bank, let's get on his right. Yeah, right bank. This is... I mean, it makes sense why, if... I don't know if it's intentional or not, but... This reminds me very much of... What was that canal place in Final Fantasy 15? I love that town. And which makes sense. Brighton. I'm by the way, again, I'm not paying much attention to rotation stuff and very basic stuff. So triangle, okay. Ooh.
Let flow the waters of your mind.
He got he's fighting us with math. I don't know what's happening. Sure. I was looking at the math. I
seek new perspectives and you shall find new paths.
So do we not want to be in the... Oh, I see. That is really cool. Alright, so we want to be here, I guess? Yeah, here, right? Yes. And then back to normal. That is a cool phase. And this is like the music has this Mediterranean feel to it. I don't know. Maybe. Rheogenesis Petrine. Petrina gem? Because is this the water one? I think this is very... No one's getting by the water. I guess they don't need to get that far. Why was I down for the count there? Or why was I vulnerable? I thought I was supposed to be there.
Time for a test.
Hieroglyphica, shoot. I don't like tests.
Share with me your ruminations.
I got no idea what's happening. I see everyone over there, but oh, you're the friggin', okay. All right, they're Zodiarcing me. Good. Good. Yeah, my alliance is...
Not all answers can
okay.
be obtained through might.
Very cool. So you're moving a quarter around to the right? Yeah. And he's doing left bank, so this is safe for now. Yeah, I gotcha. I like that quite a lot. I'm gonna die. I really don't feel bad about it. Again, this is my first time. Let's see if I can do better this time. So what are we watching for?
Enlighten one another.
All right, the triangles are coming. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're doing great. We're doing better. Tetractuos Cosmos, what is this? Okay, this is the things are gonna fall. I think it's here? Yeah, I was right.
Well done, wise children.
I feel like I did okay by the end there.
Done.
That's a fun one.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then, mortals.
Well, I guess it...
The stones to face the navigator. Come on, don't keep me waiting.
I'm very happy right now.
Let me prepare a suitable stage for our union.
Okay. She's the navigator. But this is only 2 of 6.
I'll teach you the ways of navigation.
Tempest. Alright, so Tempest is just straight AoE.
Mine are the waves and the winds.
Seafoam Spiral is get in. So Spiral means you want to get the center of the spiral. Windrose maybe is get out. Yeah, okay.
Can you contend with she who rules the tides?
Was that a memorization thing? Oh, it was. It was a memorization thing.
My trident parts the very sea.
Why are we going here? We're just trying to not get knocked off, right? Yeah. Interesting. Windrose is get out, right?
You must make an ally of the wind.
Surging Wave. I think I want to be... I think it's going to be a giant knockback, isn't it?
Rise above the white caps.
Yep. Alright, I feel like we're back in Fall Guys territory right here. Ah, this is so cool!
You don't disappoint.
Oh, thank you.
Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress.
A lot of people will look for something like that. So it's going in order. So I think this is I think we want to start here. And then after that goes off, I think we go to the next one, maybe? Yep.
Brace for the storm!
How do I brace for the storm? Okay.
I trust you don't mind if they play too.
If who plays too?
Come, Pericos, Thalios.
I don't know who Pericos and are they her pets?
Join us in the
Very much so. So Windrose, get away, get away, get away, but not to those sides where the dragons are going to rip across. Or the sea serpents, yeah.
Dance upon the waves.
Oh, I didn't even see those. Right straight, let's get to her left. And now to her right, maybe? No, she doesn't follow. Oh, shit, I didn't see that at all. So I have to really be on the lookout for the dragons. Or for this.
That's the way, my clever serpents.
Do I get out? I know this feels just like AoE. Yep. Are they around still?
Might of the navigator.
Try it. Alright, so this is the memorization thing. So we're going, wait for it. Wait for it.
Go on, my
Yeah,
pets.
now we cross over.
Don't be shy.
Alright, what's the catch here? Oh shit, I see. Yep. I can learn sometimes. Not much, but sometimes. Windrose, get out, get out, get out, get out!
Boundless as the ocean. Swim free, my pet.
Alright, so it's starting here. Boom, boom, boom. We got it. That feels incredible. Left straight, get to her right. So I'm always going for my nose. Just a very itchy nose with a cat around. Alright, so let's get our magic buff up, our defensive buff up.
You're bloody brilliant, you are.
It's such an enthusiastic, positive alliance raid. It always has been, and it's fantastic. All right, so we're going to start here. But we're not going to need much.
To seek new horizons, you must come together as one.
Yeah, they're teaching.
It falls to you and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you thus.
Move to the Mythic Mountains. This whole thing has been mythic.
Thank you for making it this far.
So this feels like
Not
the
long now.
12s would. Or
Till our journey together must end.
the Raktika, I mean. So if is he going to be number 4? He's just going to be straight up number 4. But then
I'm the last of us to face you.
But then who's 5 and 6? Some downpour of arrows, yeah.
Strong are they who roam.
Trek shot, maybe that, and will... Oh, and then he's going to do that and face forward, right? Oh, that's what he's going to do. It's like a softer, sloppy attack.
Stand firm amidst the storm.
Reproduce. Alright, so he's gonna go... Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I don't quite know what happened there. So you're gonna... What? Oh, it's just the reproduction that's doing these things.
Persevere.
Alright, well, you got a defensive buff up. Soaring Minuet, let's get to the area where there are no arrows. That feels like a good call. Alright, double reproduction. They're going to circle around to here. I think we want to be on, like, the near corner. Like this area, maybe? Yeah!
Wind, guide my arrow. You can overcome this. I know you can.
They really are training us. For a world without the 12, I have to imagine. Okay, Wanderer's Heights. Up in the mountains.
By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star.
Yes, okay. Scuba Shrimp. I just noticed the player's name, Scuba Shrimp. Love a good giant face. Hit and pull. What are you gonna do? Why is everyone over here? Now I know. I assumed that they were gonna be pulling in, but I don't think so. I think they just... What do they actually do? What happens to the hooks? Oh, they just rip a spot out of the ground. I thought it was gonna be like a dragging thing.
Those who hesitate are lost. Behold the Wanderer's arrow.
So you're gonna go from both angles? I don't know. Everyone's over here. I wouldn't have known what to do otherwise. I guess that's where the arrow was hitting? Do we not want to be in the air? Why is this okay? This feels like it should be safe, right? Oh, it's just the path that the arrows take. You just have to find the end. Your voice changed quite a lot, didn't it?
Here our journey ends.
Okay. Oh, this is chaotic as heck, isn't it? Get out. Get into there. Nope, not there.
Blessings be upon you on the road ahead.
The red thing feels like one of the very few things that's not snapshotting. Like that red slow tracker is it's tough to read because it feels very non-Final Fantasy. Not in a bad way, it's just it's different.
May the wind ever be at your back.
Right, let's get over here, I think. Wandering Volley. So it's gonna crash over there. Yeah, so it just crashes. When they crash together, that's where it is. Let's go over here.
Yes. Mankind has indeed grown strong.
Anyone who's got a praise kink, this is the Alliance raid for you.
The sweet sorrow of parting. I beg you, stay the course to the end.
Exit to the Omphalos. Okay. there's shenanigans afoot. I'm just not sure of the specific flavor of shenanigans. The pedestal of passage spring. Oh, right.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed.
Oh, wow.
Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you.
Angelos. They don't look like cannon shootable dogs. The lack of music really makes us feel like a calm before a storm.
Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
Stairway to the seventh. Seventh what? Seventh heaven? Is that a phrase that translates to Japanese even? Oh shit. Thank you to anyone who interrupted that. And so this is the sixth, the seventh, the sixth, the final thing. Clear the highest heaven. Yeah, this is some all the gods at once sort of deal, or avatar combo of the gods.
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Oh, this is gonna have all the elements from all the gods, isn't it? Or like elements from every god. I see bits and pieces, but the 12, Eulogia. That's sad. Even the name is sad. It's
Time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to we relics of the past.
the wolf. Everything. This is probably one of the very few busy designs that I actually quite like. Okay.
Come, children, fulfill our final wish.
I'll do my best.
Returns to the star.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Dawn of Time. First form. Are they gonna do all the god forms that, like, individually? No way, right? What was first form? What if the hands? Oh gosh, I didn't see what the first form. So the second is to the right, third is that. Oh shit. Didn't quite understand that. I sort of get the gist of the track was showing the direction it was going. I didn't see how to tell which way it was going to face. Alright, first form. So, okay, so you're doing to the right. So you're starting here. Oh, second form is, I didn't see what direction second. I see what to look for. I didn't see what actual direction was. I think first I'm safe here. Second is like both sides. No, and third is both sides. How do we know which way you're gonna face though? I didn't see that last one. I sort of get the gist of what to look for, but I'm not seeing it.
Blessings be upon Etheris. 'Twas your faith that gave rise to this radiance.
The whirl. Is this just AoE damage? Sounds like it.
Shine like the stars on high.
Oh, I died. I don't know how I died. I probably stood in something bad. The moon forms at Menfina's command. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Yeah, the moons are gonna... Yup. So as each waxing moon... As each moon waxes, it's gonna blast across. Bam. 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 Solar fans. Okay, this is the Nymea thing. Yeah, it's actually Nymea. Hello, Nymea. Thank you, Creative Alt, for the res. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is very chaotic. Time and tide. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna knock back, maybe? Oh no, I was wrong. Get to it? I got really lucky there. We'll do a res if we can. Oh no, someone got it.
In wisdom lies strength.
Hieroglyphica, where's the... I don't see the spare space. Okay, it's going a quarter that way, but where's the spare space? It's like here, right? It should be here? Yeah! That feels good. Oh shoot, I'm so bad at the Hand of the Destroyer. How... I guess I did it in the wrong place? I don't know.
In unity lies resilience.
This is going to take a few runs for me to actually understand what's going on. 1, 2, I see now there's a couple. This is a very complex thing. 1 is blue, 2 is green. Maybe here now? 3 is blue? No, 3 is yellow. Fuck. 4 is blue. Okay. No, you're not holding anything back. Where's the torrential tides? Where am I looking? I think, was it here? Was this the first? Nope, I picked wrong. I got 3 marks of justice on me. Yeah, this is gonna kill me.
The only way is forward.
Alright, I see a knockback. Where are we knocking back into? Thousandfold thrust. Shoot. Yeah. This is... I love how every prior fight prepares you for this. Every prior fight was like a tutorial. This is... Nalthal here. As above, so below. This is blue on top. No clue what was going on there. I mean, I don't know what I was looking for. I saw blue. There's so much to see. There's such a busy screen. What was his color? I didn't see. But it really is a final test. Like a very literal test. I don't seem to be the only one having problems here, though, at least, which feels okay. You Daimon, wait, where's he? What's happening? Sure. I got nothing. This has got to be just an AoE, right? Let me, yeah, this feels like a good time for my magic damage buff. Alright, Mood Shield, let's get the healer back up. A eulogy indeed. First form. All right, we get another chance at this. First form is to her right. Second form is all around her. Maybe get in. Third form is to her right. So she's going to come here, and we don't want to be on her right. What? Why is everyone... I'm confused. I thought it was to her right. And it was her right, but she turned that way. I don't know. I guess the way that she was facing initially is wherever she doesn't turn until... Okay. I think I understand it. I think the direct... Her right is like as she comes along the arrow, that's her right. And then she turns.
Mercy be upon our beloved children.
Hydrostasis. I don't see anything. All right, 3. Time and Tide. I don't remember this mechanic at all. 1, 2, 3. Everyone's going to here. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Okay.
Lies resilience.
Or what is this? Blue, yellow, blue. Blue, yellow. Divine Satisfaction. The final boss wasn't my favorite. It was pretty cool, but it didn't feel... I don't know. The final boss wasn't my favorite, but just visually, it is pretty chaotic. But the fact that I understand the different individual parts of it
Thank you.
makes it feel like less of a mess. I think I probably liked that boss the least just because it had the least unique flavor. But that's still saying something. Like, just because I liked all the other bosses more, doesn't mean I didn't like that particular boss.